Entering. Cancel. Online H2H is selected. Entering. The connection failed pop-up. In order to access the online features for this title, your account on PlayStation Network must be signed in, and you must be signed into the EA servers. See econ/NA. Entering. Attention, pop-up. The EA servers are not available at this time. Please try again later. Okay. Is selected. Entering. Screen. Ranked matchmaking, 32 options. Jacksonville Jaguars subtitle. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 10 seconds. Opponent notification. LOCALTARGT3032 has joined the lobby. Entering. Controller disconnected. Pop-up. Reconnect controller. Want to continue.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville.
Man, get your ass off my goddamn team, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars
Something all these motherfucking Jazz fans. Man, get your ass over here, man.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the side.
Concede defeat. Entering. Concede game. Pop-up. Are you sure you want to concede the game? You will receive a loss. Entering. Coaching. Entering. Entering. Play call. Categories. You have 5 options. Information. Primary categories. You have 10 options. Option is set to slot 15 place. Empty and backup information. Option is set to win 12th place. Returns. Same size. Max protect.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Max protect.
Once more with Tutin. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Tutin. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A Wilkin on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Here's Bashal Tutin. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tutin. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
handoff. This is Tootin. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
And 12 at the Jaguars' 21-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Tootin. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Coach suggestions. Play type. There are 6 categories.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Option is set to strike 6 plays. Option is set to slot 5. Choose the player to replace. Choose the new. Choose the wing. AHD to post.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On first down, back to Tootin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Tootin now on first and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 8 categories. You have 10 options. Hail Mary is selected. Spread. There are 6 categories. Y corner. Formation. There are 8 categories. Spread. There are 6. Quick slot out. Y corner. AHP counter.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll get this out to Tootin. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
On third down, Tootin. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Entering play. Landing zone NFL.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. The give is to Tootin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Pass protection option and target formation. There are trips. There are inside zones. Strong power on my corner. AHB slip on my corner.
On the handoff, Tootin. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 6 subcategories. Options. Player. Favorites. Recent. AHD counter. To post. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 6 subcategories. Option is set to wing well place. AHU off. 95 Willie.
From the 34-yard line, here's a second and 5. Again, it's Tootin. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a third and 4. That's Tootin with a carry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
Up the middle, it's Tootin. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Choose the player formation. There are 2 categories. You have 6 options. HP got is selected.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Rodriguez. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Max protect.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Chris Rodriguez.
Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Entering online entering cancel pop, entering attention pop-up, your peer has conceded the game, exit game. Entering progress, entering screen.
Oh, there's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh.
Is selected. Subtitle Season 1 H2H Bronze Tier 3 Border.